This video talks about metals and their physical properties. The objective of this video is to understand the different physical properties of metals. Elements can be classified as metals or non-metals on the basis of their properties. The easiest way to start grouping substances is by comparing their physical properties. Let us understand the physical properties of some metals with the help of the following activities. Take samples of iron, copper, aluminium and magnesium. Note the appearance of each sample. Clean the surface of each sample by rubbing them with sandpaper and note their appearance again. Metals in their pure state have a shining surface. This property is called metallic luster. Take small pieces of iron, copper, aluminium and magnesium. Try to cut these metals with a sharp knife and note your observations. Hold a piece of sodium metal with a pair of tongs. Caution: always handle sodium metal with care. Dry it by pressing between the folds of a filter paper. Put it on a watch glass and try to cut it with a knife. You will observe that metals are generally hard. The hardness varies from metal to metal. Take pieces of iron, zinc, lead and copper. Place any one metal on a block of iron and strike it 4 or 5 times with a hammer. Repeat with other metals and record the change in the shape of these metals. You will observe that some metals can be beaten into thin sheets. This property is called malleability. Gold and silver are the most malleable metals. Consider some metals such as iron, copper, aluminium and lead. You will observe that these metals are also available in the form of wires. The ability of metals to be drawn into thin wires is called ductility. Gold is the most ductile metal. You will be surprised to know that a wire of about 2 kilometers length can be drawn from 1 gram of gold. It is because of their malleability and ductility that metals can be given different shapes according to our needs. Take aluminium or copper wire and clamp this wire on a stand as shown. Fix a pin to the free end of the wire using wax. Heat the wire with a burner near the place where it is clamped and note your observations. This activity shows that metals are good conductors of heat and have high melting points. The best conductors of heat are silver and copper. Lead and mercury are comparatively poor conductors of heat. Set up an electric circuit as shown. Place the metal to be tested in the circuit between the terminals A and B. You will observe that the bulb glows. This indicates that metals are good conductors of electricity. Wires that carry current in homes have a coating of polyvinyl chloride or PVC, which is a rubber-like material. This is because electric wires are made up of metals which are good conductors of electricity, and to insulate them, PVC or a rubber-like material or coating is used. The metals that produce a sound on striking a hard surface are said to be sonorous. In this video, you have learned metals in their pure state have a shining surface. This property is called metallic luster. Metals are generally hard and the hardness varies from metal to metal. Metals can be sometimes beaten into thin sheets. This property is called malleability. The ability of metals to be drawn into thin wires is called ductility. Gold is the most ductile metal. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity and have high melting points. The best conductors of heat are silver and copper, whereas lead and mercury are comparatively poor conductors of heat. The metals that produce a sound on striking a hard surface are said to be sonorous. Thank you.